Hey guys, so I do have a haul video for you like I had promised you last week. I didn't end up going to Ulta this week. I actually finished all my shopping locally that I needed to do. So I do have some drugstore. A lot of it is nail polish and just a few other odds and ends that I've picked up over the last couple weeks. First things first though, if you notice my hair is straight. I did get it trimmed up today, get it shaped a little more. From the side, I'm hoping you can see it's more like stacked in the back and it kind of fades down in the front. It rained on me right after I got my hair done, so it's not as smooth as it was, but I still really like it. I really like how it turned out. My stylist is awesome, so I'm happy with it and I'm ready for summer and the hotter months now. And then in a couple weeks I'll be getting some more highlights put through so that I can be a little bit lighter for the summer. And yeah, so that's the hair for you. Okay, the first things first, I'll go through the little bit of makeup that I have. The first thing I got is this Wet n Wild palette, and it's called, oh, you can see the glare, Petal Pusher, and let me open it, and it looks like this. It's all these really pretty purples. I've tried quite a few combinations with this palette, and so far my favorite is this color right here on top. On the lid, in the brow bone, and in the inner corner for a highlight, and then on the lid for the color, then this in the crease, and it looks really good. You can't tell today because this is like 14 hours worth of makeup on my face, but I wore it today and I really, really liked it. And then I got a Wet n Wild eyeliner, just a white one. That way I could sometimes do my bottom waterline for when I wanted my eyes to look a little bit more open. And then I have this Maybelline Dream Nude Air Foam. This was actually given to me by a friend of mine from work. She said that she didn't like it. She thought I might be able to use it. I'm not sure if this is going to be too pink for my skin, but I'm going to try it and see how it works. I loved the Maybelline Dream Mousse like concealer and all that stuff, so because this is foam, I'm not sure how I'm going to like it, but I'm going to give it a try and I'll let you guys know what I think. Oh, and this one is in Classic Ivory, 150. And then I also got one of the Maybelline Color Tattoo 24 eyeshadows. And this one is in Edgy Emerald, or number 50. If you guys can see that. And this is a really pretty, like, almost like a turquoise but jade green kind of color too. It's pretty true to color right there on camera. Now, I probably wouldn't use this as like an all over shadow, but what I will use it for is like when I do like a neutral look, I sometimes will like to put a colored eyeliner over my black, like on top of it, and it looks really good. It gives a little pop of color, or even down here underneath like the lash line, that looks really good too. The other three makeup products I got are lipsticks. These are Wet n Wild. You're going to see a lot of Wet n Wild because for a couple weeks, Walgreens had Wet n Wild certain things for 69 cents or cheaper, and then Rite Aid the following week had Wet n Wild polishes for 59 cents. So you can't beat that. I love the quality of these polishes. I never had them before, but I will definitely be getting more because they really are good quality from the ones I've used, and you can't beat the price tag. They're really good. So first of all, I got two lipsticks. Let me take the lids off. And I hope I haven't showed these to you guys yet. I don't think I have, but alright, these are the colors. So this one is like a really pretty like fuchsia color. I'll swatch it for you. It's a lot brighter, which is ironic because I knew this was going to be bright, but it's a lot brighter than I thought it would be, or should I say it's a lot pinker, because like if you look at this, I don't know if it's going to pick up, but there's like a purple bluish undertone to it. That's what I was really looking forward to coming out in this color, and it doesn't so much. I mean, I guess it does kind of in the light, but not as much as I wanted it to. This one though, I love, and it's the one I just showed you is 521A. This one that I'm showing you now is 502A, and it is so pretty. It is like a nudie mauve color with some shine to it, and I loved it so much I went back and bought a backup because I just thought it was that pretty. It reminds me of, right there, it reminds me of my MAC Viva Glam 5, which is my holy grail lipstick ever. And so I was like, hey, 69 cents, you can't beat that. so why not? The next thing I got is my beauty bag. Some of you guys might have seen this. Target does these beauty bags every so often. If you sign up for one, they'll send it free with samples in it. I didn't know what I was getting this one. I just knew that there wasn't going to be like a lot of makeup in it. So the products that, first of all, the bag came like that, comes like this, like a pretty orange color with a pink, which I really like. And the first product that comes in it is a Neutrogena Visibly Bright Daily Facial Cleanser, which I'm excited for because I always like trying new cleansers just to see what works best for me. And when I get these little trial sizes, it can last me a while, enough to see if I like it or not, and if I don't have to use it again. So that I'm excited for. This is a L'Oreal Paris Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. I didn't read this when I first got it, and this to me on the side clearly is like a primer bottle, but for some reason I thought it was a lipstick tube. So I thought these were lip samples, so I opened it up and I'm like, why is this all white and clear? And then I read it, it was like, it is a primer. So that I'm excited for because I'm always looking for a new primer. The third thing actually is my favorite thing in the whole bag, and it is the Simply Sensitive Skin Experts Cleansing Facial Wipes. I love the cleanser from this brand. I use it. I have the little trial size of that as well, and I use it when I clean my face at night. And I really like this brand because my face is somewhat sensitive, and so I have to be careful what I use. And so if it's not for sensitive skin or oil-free, it usually doesn't work for me. So, and I was out of these anyway, or I was out of wipes, and I'm sorry, but I can't justify myself spending, I think the Clean and Clear ones are like $5.50 now, when that's what I used to buy. So I just normally use baby wipes. Well, those don't always work as good. So I'm really excited to use these. The next thing is a Pantene Pro V Color Preserve Shine Conditioner. Looks like this. I actually don't really use Pantene Pro V, so I'm sending this to a good friend of mine. And then the next thing is a Nivea Extended Moisture Daily Lotion. Looks like that. So that was all that came in the bag. And now, on to nail polishes. Okay, so like I said, there's a lot of Wet n Wild here. So I'm just going to show you, I'm going to tell you the name and show you the color. This first one is called Sparked, and it is a really pretty, let's see if it'll show up. It's like a pretty dark pink, not quite red. I know this, yeah, it's definitely a dark pink glitter. This one is Blazed, which is an awesome coral color. And no, it's not what's on my nails. I actually left that one in the living room. Okay. This one is called Rain Check, which I love. This, I actually swatched and posted on my Instagram with this that I showed you guys before from Sally Hansen. This over top of it. Probably one of my favorite combinations I've ever done with nails. And the only reason I don't have it on my nails right now is because I want to try something else first. But that will be my next combination for a manicure. I love it. This one is called Hallucinate, which I absolutely love. I am a huge sucker for like the iridescent, almost holographic glitters that you can put over anything. And I think it just makes a manicure even that much better. This one is called Kaleidoscope, and this is more of like a silver-based holographic glitter one, which is also really pretty to put over stuff. Alright, the last Wet n Wild one that I have is called Wild Card, and it's this really pretty, like purple, there you can see a little better, almost like a berry purple, like a little bit of a red into it, but not really. It's really pretty. That one will be good on the toenails, I think. The last four are Sinful Color polishes. Now, Sinful Colors was 99 cents last week at Walgreens, which means it was half off. So I did get 4. Maybe it was at Rite Aid. Oh, sorry. It was at one of the two. I was between the both for the last 2 weeks. So the first one that I got is called Frenzy. And it's this gorgeous, it's got blue, like a pink, and a purple glitter into it. It's just awesome. If you can't tell, I'm really into glitters right now. What I'm really into is layering polishes. Like getting a really pretty like cream base or even shimmery base and then putting like some kind of coordinating polish over it. I really like how those turn out. This one is called Nail Junkie. This is just a really pretty green. It's got flecks of gold, flecks of blue, but it's really more of like a greenish blue base, which I think was cool. This one is called I Miss You. It's another purple base, but instead of it having blue and pink in it, it's got holographic specks in it, which I was loving. Okay. Excuse me. Now this one's called UFO. How fun is this polish? It's freaking orange. Love it. And the cool thing with this is I paired this over, I don't think I have it in here, but I have a nail wheel swatch I always play with colors. And I put a purple down and I put this over it and it looked so good. I love like lime green and orange paired with purple. I just think that looks so good. So yeah, that is the end of my haul. I believe I got everything. I am in the middle of a swap with a friend from Germany, and I'm going to be getting some really good nail goodies in about a week and a half that I can't wait to show you guys. So I will have another haul by then to show you guys more of my nail stuff. If you haven't been able to tell, I'm really back into my nail polishes right now. I'm slowly getting back into makeup, like especially this Wet n Wild palette. I die. Like, I love this thing. I just have to play around with it a little bit more, and they're so pigmented that I'm not used to a drugstore palette being so pigmented, so I put too much on that I usually have to start all over because it's just so, like, good with the color. But, yeah, I want to get a few more of those, and, yeah, just some other goodies that I have in mind at the drugstores or Ulta or whatever. So, yes, that was the end of my haul, short and sweet. I did get a few other things, but they're for a swap that me and my friend are doing at the end of the month, but she's going to watch this video, so I can't show them. So, yeah, that's the end of it. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions about any of the colors, let me know. Oh, I don't know if you could tell, I have on a different Wet n Wild color. It's called Dream Poppy. It's more of a pinky coral instead of an orangey coral, and then I have a pink glitter from Sinful Colors over it. But that was the other Wet n Wild one I got that I really, really like right now. Okay, I'm done rambling. Hope you guys liked the video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!